We have seconds to get someone's attention when making calls, which is why the first few words that come out of our mouth make a difference. How you introduce yourself matters. Unfortunately, many of us use very weak introductions that put us in a really bad position from the start. We need to replace these with more powerful introductions to give us a better chance at engaging. Some examples of weak introductions and more powerful replacements are, "Hey, how you doing today?" That's weak in my opinion because you don't care and it's a waste of my time, especially if you don't know me. Instead, replace that with, "Thanks for taking my call." It's just as polite, but now I'm about to get to the point. Another weak introduction is this a good time? It's never a good time because I don't know you and I don't know how long this is going to take. Instead, I replace that with, "Do you have a few moments?" This quantifies what we're asking for and limits the time we're requesting from them. A weak introduction that drives me crazy is, "I'm sorry to bother you." Great, so you're gonna tell me this is gonna be an annoying conversation before we even get started? Fantastic, knock yourself out. Instead, I replace that with a more powerful introduction like, "Can you help me?" I like this one specifically with secretaries and gatekeepers. Lastly, my least favorite weak introduction is touching base or checking in. This means there is no reason for your call, so therefore there is no reason for me to talk to you. Instead, I replace it with my favorite powerful introduction, which is the reason for my call is. This approach gets right to the point and respects their time. The introduction cadence I use when making my calls goes something like this. "Thanks for taking my call. Do you have a few moments?" Or, "Thanks for taking my call. Can you help me?" Then I usually get, "Well, who is this? What do you want?" I go into, "Well, this is John with Barrows Consulting, and the reason for my call today is," and I go right into the reason for my call. So use that approach or come up with one of your own. Just make sure the way you introduce yourself is putting you in a positive direction for the call. Make it happen.